Chester 0, Shrewsbury 1, both of those sides in the comfort zone now. A great job that Mark Wright has done at Chester since returning there, hasn't he? But Kelvin Langmead has put the visitors in front. Let's go and see what's happening up at Edgeley Park. Stockport County against Carlisle United. Stockport were in the second tier of English football just 4 seasons ago. They beat Manchester City that season. How times have changed, because right now they're third from bottom of the entire Football League and in real danger of going out of the league today. They need a win. Let's see how they've begun against Carlisle, the champions. Here's John Solarco.
10 minutes gone, Jeff. Stockport have started brilliantly. Carlisle have come for a party. I'm standing right underneath their fans and they won't stop singing. But it's been all Stockport in the first 10 minutes. Jamie Ward and Adam Griffin on the 2 wings have been absolutely brilliant. Adam Griffin had the best chance. It was great play by Jamie Ward on the right. He came in, released Adam Griffin, and he had a one-on-one with Kieran Westwood, but it was a great save. He came out quickly. They've had a couple of other half chances, but it's still 0-0.
Milton Keynes Dons won the last 3 games all by a goal to nil, and that's their position right now. I told you that Macclesfield only kept 1 clean sheet away from home all season long, and that statistic still applies. Here's Pete Barraclough.
Yes, Bristol Rovers are back in it. It's 1-1 now. Lewis Haldane with a fierce drive, putting Rovers back into this game. Macclesfield making a great start with that Morley header, but Rovers getting their game together and now looking like they're going to give Macclesfield a hard match this afternoon. It's 1-1 here.
Aggregate. Stockport know the equation today. If Oxford win and they lose, they'll be relegated. Not turning out that way at the moment, though, but I imagine it's pretty nervy stuff. Here's John Solarco.
Yeah, 25 minutes gone, Jeff, and Stockport had their hearts in their mouths. It was Glenn Murray with a header. Great play by Simon Hackney on the left. Turns Keith Briggs inside out. Plays a lovely ball across the 6-yard box. And it's Glenn Murray who gets out the best. But how James Spencer gets his left hand to it, I don't know. It was a magnificent save, and he clawed it back when we thought it was in the net. And then a minute later, it was Glenn Murray had another chance. It was Arneson from the right, put a ball in, and Murray with a stooping header, but just goes wide. Carlisle beginning to show their class. Stockport has got problems.
Yeah, well, problems for Stockport, problems too for Notts County. They're by no means out of the wood. Remember, if Oxford win, they could go down as well today. Stockport would have to get a point as well. So much hinges around that Oxford scoreline. Let's find out how County are doing against Bury. Here's Johnny Phillips.
Yes, the game started to even out a bit here, Jeff. Chris Palmer's just hit a free kick over the wall and over the crossbar as well after Dave Challoner fouled Steve Scoffham on the edge of the box. But Notts County had their first big chance, also from a set piece, about 22 yards out on the left side of the box. Matthew Tipton going for goal, and it took the county keeper a good save to keep that one out, so it's still 0-0.
No doubt about the liveliest game of the afternoon so far. It's the one at the Kassam Stadium, 1 apiece, the last we heard. Here's an update from Tony Cotty.
Well, if Oxford do manage to get this result, Jeff, they'll have one person to thank, and that's the keeper, Billy Turley. Perhaps could argue he could have done better with a goal, but he's just made a magnificent save from Wayne Corden. It was going right in the bottom corner, and he managed to save it again. Good build-up play from Orient. Lee Steele with a flick on. Orient on the attack again. Great game, Jeff. It really is. Always talk about the Premiership. This is magnificent football.
Macclesfield just that 1 away win all season. Tell you what, Brian Horton's got a terrific record as a manager. 22 years in management, only relegated on 1 occasion. Let's get the latest news from Pete Barraclough.
Well, it's still 1-1 here, Jeff, and obviously Bristol Rovers after that Haldane equaliser. I think maybe a goal. Yes, there is a goal for Macclesfield, and I think it's been scored by their number 8, Marcus Richardson. Just get clarification of that. Macclesfield have put themselves in the lead here. It's now 2-1, and Richardson gets the goal that puts them back into this match in the lead. 2-1.
And if it stays like that, then they are safe and they are secure.
Again, from a header.
I mean, I'm impartial, but look, poor Angus. He can't bear to watch anymore, and I don't blame him. You're going to have a lie down, son. I'll join you later. Just a little edgier. Here's Pete Barraclough.
Yes, it's 2-2 now. Bristol Rovers back in the game. I think it was Haldane who got it. I've got to check that, Jeff. But Rovers have been totally dominant in this second half and really thoroughly deserve this equaliser. And Macclesfield looking a little worried now. It's 2-2 here.
Yeah, but they needn't, because as things stand down at the bottom of the table, it's Rushden and Oxford who will be relegated. That's as it is at present. At the other end, Orient are on the verge of clinching an automatic promotion place. Grimsby would have to set County against Carlisle. Let's get the latest news on that one from Judy Solarco.
Yeah, Raphael Nades come on from Adam Murray for Carlisle. He's had a great chance. Burst through on his left foot, but it was a good save by James Spencer. It's become an electric game. end to end, and it could go either way, but it's still 0-0.
I tell you what, the Port Vale goalkeeper's not going to be on my Christmas card list. We are going down. We are going down. Chance in the game at Hughes Park. Yeovil against Colchester, isn't it? Oxford back on level terms against Leyton Orient. It's not good enough. They have to score again. Sounds like it's been an absolutely fantastic match, though. They've given it their all. Here's Tony Cotty.
They are giving it their all, Jeff, but they're pushing forward. Haven't created any chances since that equalising goal. But what they're doing, they're pushing forward, and Orient are taking full advantage of that. They've had 3 chances, Orient. First one, Gary Alexander on the turn. Good save from Billy Turley. The next one from Wayne Coulden, saved by Billy Turley. And we just had a great chance for Lee Steele, 1v1 against Billy Turley. What did he do? You've got to expect him to save it. He's having that sort of game. 3 chances for the O's. Haven't got that goal to put him in front. Still 2-2, Jeff.
You know, at the moment, Oxford are down and Leyton Orient are going up. But it's Tony Cotty.
On the left-hand side for Oxford, crossing to the middle. It was Steve Basham with a header. I've talked about Billy Turley all day long, making saves for Oxford. Glyn Garner in goal for Orient. What a brilliant save, fingertip save. Palmed it out for a corner that didn't come to anything. Orient then broke, great play, interchange. Alexander to Wayne Coulden. His shot was going in, but Lee Steele had continued his run, and Lee Steele actually blocked his own player's shot. Orient on the attack. Here's Joe Keefe with the cross. Oxford have managed to clear it. It's nerve-jangling stuff. 2-2, Jeff.
He can't bear to look. This is why. Brinlaw.
Oh dear, I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have to report that Port Vale have scored in this game. Michael Cummins from a good distance out, 20 yards plus, who hit a shot low and hard along the ground, and it rode just agonisingly beyond the diving arm of Constantopoulos and past him into the net, and that hush descended over Hartlepool. The small band of Port Vale fans have something to sing, but it looks like curtains for the home team, it has to be said. It's Hartlepool 0, Vale 1.
Accrington Stanley, here we come. The seconds need to tick away quickly for Notts County, that's for sure. They were a goal behind against Bury. It's just got even worse for them. Here's Johnny Phillips.
2-0 now to the Shakers. Tom Young's the substitute with a goal. It was a long ball out of defence, nothing more than a clearance really. I think it was Dave Challoner. There was a Bury striker coming back onside, Matthew Tipton. So the Notts County players were all there claiming offsides, but Youngs broke the offside trap, running from deep, clean through on Kevin Pilkington, and I have to say it was a very assured finish from the substitutes. It's now 2-0 to Bury, and their fans are going absolutely wild.
Well, they're laying embers of Oxford's 44-year stay in the Football League unless they can snatch a goal in the last couple of minutes against Leyton Orient. Tony Cotty.
Well, it's been an off-the-ball incident here, Jeff. I think Steve Basham, who come on as sub for Oxford, has been red-carded. John Mackey, the Orient captain's received a yellow card. The cameraman's not really helping me too much at the moment, but I think he's been sent off. Yes, he has, Jeff. Oxford are down to 10 men, and that was after Jamie Brooks hit a shot just wide of the post. Real drama here, 2-2. Oxford down to 10, though.
Oxford down to 10, and that means, as it stands at the moment, Oxford will be out of the Football League after 44 years, but Leyton Orient will have to settle for a place in the playoffs. You can see Rushden have got to go back against Barnet, but of course Rushden are already relegated. Barnet are going to be safe. Simeon Jackson has got that goal. Cheltenham have got a 5th, Coyote Oddie. They look like they're champions. Notts County were 2 down against Bury, remember, and the future looked very bleak for them indeed, but they've got a second goal. Johnny Phillips.
Yes, amazing scenes, people on the pitch. It's not over just yet, though. Julian Baudet, the captain, from the penalty spot. It was a harmless-looking shot, but it took a real bounce from a divot in front of Casper Schmeichel, and he had to palm it away. In was coming Chris Palmer. Palmer nicked the ball round him and was fouled. The referee pointed the penalty spot, and Julian Baudet has converted the penalty. 2-2.
2-2, and what that means that if Oxford will be out of the Football League, it means that Leyton Orient will not be automatically promoted because Grimsby are leading at the moment. Let's get the latest news from Tony Cotty.
Yeah, firstly, clear up the sending off, Jeff. It was Chris Wilmot who was sent off. I couldn't see the incident. I did say that Wilmot was the player sent off. It wasn't Steve Basham. He's still on the pitch. But Shane Tudor's just hit the crossbar for Orient. The news has filtered through. They know they've got to get a result as well now. Jabbo Ibiri's come on for Orient. We're still playing. I haven't had the ball go up yet, Jeff. Oh, and that could be a sending off as well. Zakuani has just done a professional foul. Waiting for the card, Jeff. Oh, he's given a yellow, the referee. Very controversial because he would have been in on goal. It was a foul on Steve Basham. It's all happening, Jeff.
All happening, but it could be the last couple of minutes of Oxford's Football League life. Are Colchester going to get the point they need at Yeovil to guarantee they'll be playing in the Championship next season? The first time ever. They've never been out of the bottom 2 divisions in England, not in their history. They are so close. They can feel it right now. Peter Reid. Motherwell 1, Dundee United 1. Lincoln are in the playoffs. Lincoln 1, Rochdale 1. They are guaranteed a playoff place. Rushden 1, Barnet 2. Barnet is safe. Congratulations to Paul Fairclough and his side. Peterborough 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2. We knew that Wycombe were in the playoffs. Peterborough have missed their chance to reach the playoffs. Partick Thistle 1, Stranraer 2, and Partick Thistle go through to the playoff final 4-3 on aggregate. Bristol Rovers 2, Macclesfield 3. Marcus Richardson with a second goal.
On the right hand side, he couldn't make anything of it, Jeff. We had 5 minutes injury time. It's Jabbo Ibiri 1v1 against Billy Turley. He saved it. Oxford had cleared it, Jeff. 3 minutes left.
Yeah, 3 minutes left for them, then Blackpool 3, Gillingham 3 minutes again. The MK Dons are relegated. And these are the scenes at the Kassam Stadium. Leyton Orient are promoted for the first time automatically in 36 years. Congratulations to them. But you can see both sides of the coin at the Kassam Stadium because Oxford United are relegated from the Football League. 44 years they've been a league club. An irony of ironies. They came into the league in the year that Accrington Stanley went out. Now, Accrington Stanley will come back to the Football League in the year that Oxford United have been relegated. The bald eagle, Jim Smith, has been unable to work his magic. That Harry Houdini escape trick didn't rub off on Jim, I'm afraid, and Oxford are down to the conference, and Leyton Orient are promoted to League One, and Colchester United are celebrating. My, how they're celebrating because they are in the Championship. Macclesfield